next topic is probability distribution. Okay, this is the extension of the 10th standard topic, and some part we have studied in the 11th standard. Now we are in the 10th standard, 12th standard, that is probability distribution. Okay, distribution means we have to draw the table, okay, of all possible outcomes. In this we will study about the random variable. So random variable means what? Set of all possible values of x. Okay, sometimes x will take a decimal value, sometimes x will take a integers, okay, non-decimal numbers. So depending upon the values of x, we have the types of random variable, okay, that is discrete random variable and the continuous random variable. Okay, the probability distribution of a random variable, that is discrete random variable. In this discrete random variable, you will study about the probability mass function, expected value and the variance. And similarly, in the continuous random variable, you will study about the probability density function and the cumulative distribution function. Okay, now let us recall the definition of the random experiment and all possible outcomes of experiment. In the 11th standard, when we have studied this topic, we have already studied about the random experiment. The random experiments is an experiment in which all possible outcomes are known, but which outcomes will come, that is not known. For example, experiment of a tossing of a coin. We know that when we toss a coin, we will get head or tail, but which outcome will come, that is depending upon the after tossing a coin. Okay, when you toss a coin, then you will get a head or tail. So that set of all possible outcomes will give you the sample space. The sample space of a random experiment, this we have already known. Now in this topic we will study about the more about the random variables. Okay, what are the random variables? That means x is taking value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suppose we are taking example when we toss a coin, two coins is tossed. So we have head tail and tail head and tail tail. Okay, these are the outcomes. Suppose we are defining the x as a number of heads. So what is the possible values of x? Head, that is 2, 1, 0. Okay, in the two tosses of a coin. So depending upon that values of x, you can identify their probabilities. Okay, then you will form a table. Okay, these are some examples is given. After this, we have, this is given the option, that is x is equal to 0, x is equal to 1. So their outcomes is given, x is equal to this one. Okay, number of heads is given. Now the types of random variable, discrete random variable. So in the discrete random variable, if the number is possible, value is finite or countable number, that means if the values of x is finite or it can be counted, that means if x is taking value 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, then it is said to be a discrete random variable. Okay, if x is taking value 1 to 4, 3 to 5, 9 to 11, minus infinite to plus infinite, that means when the x is taking the values in the interval, then it is said to be a continuous random variable. Okay, so this is the definition of continuous random variable. Now after this, we have the probability distribution of a discrete random variable. So when you identify all the possible values of x, in case of discrete, that means you know that in case of discrete you will have the x value is 1, 2, 3, corresponding 1 to 3 you will get the probability. For example, x is equal to 2, so this is outcomes. X is equal to 3, the outcomes is given. X is equal to 12, the outcomes is given. So for x is equal to 1, the probability is also given. X is equal to 2, this probability we can use. X is equal to 3, also the probability is given, and so on. Then when you prepare this table, that is said to be a probability distribution of x. Okay, that is said to be a PMF. In case of discrete random variable, it is said to be a PMF. Okay, if it will come in terms of interval, then it is said to be a PDF. Okay, so probability mass function is given. This is the table. In this table, x is given as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the all possible values of x. So here x is taking the value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a discrete random variable. Okay, now the CDF, that is nothing but the cumulative distribution function, that is you have to identify the CF of the table. When I will solve the sum, then I will explain you more about the CDF. Okay, so suppose we have given x is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have the PDF that their probability is given 1 upon 16, 1 upon 4, 3 upon 8, 1 upon 4 and 1 upon 16. So f of x is equal to 1 upon 16, then you will add 1 upon 16 plus 5 upon 4, that is 5 upon 16. Then you will add 3 upon 8, then you will get 11 upon 16. Then you will add 1 upon 4, then you will get 15 upon 16. Then you add 1 upon 16, then you will get answer 1. So that means your CDF will become at the end 1. Okay, that means your answer is correct. Okay, so in the next video I will give you the more example. Okay, so try to remember this concept, okay, and revise the topic.